Brianna, good morning.
Good morning.
Jeff in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a delight
Oh,
to be here.
oh, my pleasure. Well, congratulations on your book. We don't have time for this, and I'm sure it was a passionate project for you. And considering the content of the film, the theme of the book, when did you become aware of climate and the effects on society?
I became aware of climate change in a lecture in my undergrad. I was 19 and it gave me a panic attack.
Did it really?
Yes, it did. Changed the whole course of my life. I wanted to be an architect, and I am now a climate change researcher and writer.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I know you want to reach a particular audience of this because young people are passionate about climate change and rightly so. It's their future. But how to disguise that or how to deliver that message without being kind of subtle with young people? You hide it in a romance, don't you?
Yes, so We Don't Have Time for This is a young adult romance. We get to see our main characters go from really not liking each other to really liking each other and working together to address environmental injustices in the Pacific Northwest.
Now, these two protagonists in the book, are they based on a real couple or people you know? Did this really happen?
They are not people I know. They're kind of people I wish I went to high school with. Issa is our heroine. She's 16 and she's moved around a lot. And she is so thrilled to be starting her third year at Lakewood High when wildfires and the construction of a natural gas pipeline force her to do something about the state of the world. She joins the Environmental Justice Club, where she meets Darius, who is an overachieving, straight-laced member of the Advanced Placement Club. And he wants to be president of the Environmental Justice Club because it'll look good on his college applications. And as you can imagine, sparks fly between the two of them. So that's who we're working with, and we don't have time for this. And we get to hear from both sides of their story.
Well, they start as enemies but become lovers. Not an easy task to do, I guess, in writing. Two lovers and save the earth. It sounds like a great theme.
It was really fun to bring these messages together. And I really hope the love story of We Don't Have Time for This keeps people turning pages. You know, are they going to get together or not? But then, secondly, I hope that We Don't Have Time for This just gives readers something that directly acknowledges the climate and environmental crises we're all living in. We have got to stop burning fossil fuels, and it will really take all of us to change the polluting systems from which we derive energy now to ones that are more efficient and community owned and draw energy from renewable resources. And I hope that readers can see examples from Darius and Issa of how we can all play a role in that. We need all of our creativity, our energy, and our love to change the system for the better and make a climate that's livable for everyone.
I absolutely agree. I live in Las Vegas, and yesterday we hit an all-time record in our 100-year history, 120 degrees. I've been born and raised in Las Vegas. It's never been that hot, and we were stuck inside. It's going to be for the next 10 days. I mean, it's almost becoming
My
unlivable.
My first book event was supposed to be tomorrow, and it was canceled due to extreme heat here in the Pacific Northwest. We do not have air conditioning. We grew up without needing it, and that is no longer a sustainable possibility.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I
we
saw that
we
on the news, Brianna. I saw the news that the Northwest doesn't have, you guys are like in the 90s and 100s, but you don't have air conditioning up there. I mean, that's just brutal.
the fans on.
We had the air conditioning running here, Brianna, and it did not work. I mean, it's ice cold, late at night, but it just would not get cool in our rooms. It was just crazy. But let me ask you this. Do you interact with fans via social media or book tours? Because do you have a call to action? What if someone reads your book? What do you recommend young readers to do?
Yes, I love interacting with fans. It's so heartening to hear how everyone really wants to do something about the climate crisis. And just like Issa and Darius, sometimes we're going to disagree about what to do and how to do it, but that passion is there for all of us. So you can follow me on Instagram, brianna.m.craft, and find me online at briannacraft.com. But I really hope that this book and other stories inspire people to just take action, take a part in the movement to fix this crisis that we're living in and get us to energy systems that are going to sustain everyone. I'd like to tell older folks to vote, protest, and divest. But for young people, that's a little more complicated. They're not there yet. And so we've got to really move everyone to play their full role and bring all their talents to the table.
Well, Brianna, congratulations on your book. I appreciate your passion, and I had a total joy speaking to you today. So thank you so much, and good luck with the book. Let's talk again soon.
Thanks so much for having me.